Welcome to my second behind the scenes video of flying with the aviation photo crew. I'd like to start off with thanking you all for the 10,000 plus views on the previous video and the many comments. This video about our flights for the Royal International Air Tattoo was more difficult to make because nothing really happened in between the flights. The RIAT project is basically flying all day, every day, and we were operating from Western, which is a perfect field to operate from, but there's nothing happening there. I hope you still learn a thing or two from this video, and also don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed it. I got many questions about the aviation photo crew and what it is we do. So we're a team of 10 photographers organizing air-to-air flights all around Europe, Canada and United States. We use a Skyvan so we can take 10 photographers with us. For bookings and prices you can check out our website in the description. I'm also thinking about making a separate video about it, so let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see. So we're back at it. For the first RIAT flights, we just did the first flight actually. Highlight for me was definitely the German tornado. We still have 4 flights planned for today, and then also some flights on Thursday and Friday. So yeah, still some highlights coming up. If all goes well, the Spanish Harriers. That would definitely be one of the highlights, but yeah, we'll see. Weather is definitely perfect. This project is typically very busy with flights from morning until evening. Usually we plan for 30 to 50 possible join-ups. It doesn't mean they all work out, but we're still very busy. That's the reason why there isn't much behind the scenes footage. Typically there's enough time to have a snack, go to the toilet, and by that time the plane is refueled and it's time to go again. Just finished the third flight, a bit hectic. A lot of in-flight cancellations, but I still managed to take the pictures I wanted. Still managed to film most of it. So yeah, now refueled, ready for flight number 4. The reasons why many of the join-ups get cancelled is because we're usually the last in line. We capture the planes when they arrive for the air show and conduct a shoot before they land. Planes fly in from all over the world, and the landing slots are very precise. Planes can't miss them because of us. There are various reasons why the join-up eventually gets cancelled. The weather may be bad on the way over, or ATC in Europe doesn't cooperate. Sometimes the planes come in low on fuel and can't make it. As you can see, the good weather didn't last. During the first flights you could already see the rain showers in the background, and eventually it caught up with us. Fortunately, the weather was still good enough for a 4th and final flight.
Yes, he's out.
Day 2 of flying for Fairford. Yesterday we ended with the CH-53, but I was so caught up in taking pictures that I actually forgot to film anything, so try to do better today. But weather is again pretty good. The second day was even busier than the first, so I basically forgot to film at all. I used the short windows between flights to grab a snack and take a toilet break. These flights are not nearly as chill as the Warbird project or some of the others that I did before. They can even be tiring. Just finished like the third flight already. We still have like 2 more longer flights now with a couple of jets if all goes well. But it's been like the addition of the cancellations in flights. Today was quite good actually. Everything that we had planned has come so far. But like yesterday a lot of planes cancelled in flight, so we'll have to see how it goes today. I just realized I'm like fucking stupid. 2 days ago I took a picture or a couple of pictures of the Osprey, and the props were like all bent and I didn't think much of it. And then yesterday I watched the pictures of like the CH-53 and like all the rudder blades are bent as well. And then I realized that I was shooting on the not on the mechanical shutter. So I fixed it now, which is a bit late, but still. Day 3 was supposed to be a bit more relaxed, still with some highlights, like the last air-to-air flight with the Italian AMX before they retired. However, as you can see, the weather turned really bad and we had to cancel all flying. The Skyvine even departed in the morning, and that was it. Even with only 2 of the 3 days, this project was a great success. While I didn't capture many of my personal highlights, the variety of different planes along with the Tornadoes and the CH-53 made up for missing the AMX and some of the others. As usual, some of the crew members go to the show day to meet the pilots, thank them for making the photos possible and show them the first results. Of course, it's also a good opportunity to plan future projects. This year, there were only 2 of us and the weather wasn't really cooperating. One of the perks of visiting the cruise is that we often get to have a look at our planes. Here we were inside the Is-92, which was flown by a Dutch pilot who gave us a tour. We had the luck to shoot this Messerschmitt back in 2022 over the Austrian mountains and the Meteor just the day before. I also made a short video about the Meteor, so if you're interested you can click the link in the upper right corner. Seeing a civilian tanker was new for me. I already knew about companies like ATAC and Top Aces, and I actually have a POV video of me shooting the K-Fears and the Hunters on the ramp at Point Mugu, but until the show I had never heard of Maitreya. Apparently it's an American company operating 4 KC-135s similar to the one you see in the video. These KC-135s are ex-Singapore Air Force and were purchased back in 2020. They performed the first commercial aerial refueling of USAF aircraft in June of last year and will be used to close the gap in aerial refueling capability caused by delays in the delivery of new tankers. Another first for me was the WC-130 used by the 53rd Weather Reconnaissance Squadron for flying into hurricanes. I would have loved to have a look inside this one, but didn't have the chance. I didn't know before, but flying straight into a hurricane in a C-130 is now on my bucket list. The AMX is the one that got away, just like the Hellenic A6 back in the day. They flew for photo missions, but I missed them, and this last opportunity was derailed by bad weather on Friday. The Italian Harrier didn't make it either. The next opportunity came last August, but unfortunately I had to work and I couldn't make it to Italy for the flight. And the Phantoms? Well, I got those. It was also good to get up close with the ex-Belgian Air Force Sea King again. This is the helicopter that got me interested in aviation, so it was nice to have a look inside again. It's one of the few planes that holds personal meaning for me, reminding me of my childhood and my first steps in aviation photography. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like it and feel free to drop a comment suggesting what videos you would like to see next.